Welcome to Legit News JA, where we give you trending news as soon as it breaks, each day and every day. Please remember to like and subscribe. Your support goes a very long way. With that being said, let's get into the news, shall we?
The issue of the forensic psychiatric report that was ordered by the court on the last occasion. That report has been prepared after an extensive evaluation by the forensic psychiatrist. The report has been submitted to the court. The learned Director of Public Prosecution, Ms. Paula Llewellyn, is in receipt of the report, and the defense also is in receipt of the report. Well, this morning the matter was mentioned before the court, and the court is satisfied that the report has been presented. 6 new statements has been served on the defense, and 3 additional statements are to be served on the defense. As it relates to the 6 new statements, we don't know what is the content because we just received them this morning. As it relates to the other 3, again, we don't know what will the content be.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Legit News JA here. So guys, today we have a update about Ruddock, who is a killer in the church ritual that happened in St. James, in October going. Guys, before we get into that, please remember to like and subscribe. The support goes a really long way. So if you can, please do it. It's much appreciated. Alright, so thank you. It will take a fraction of a second. But yeah, let's get into the update, guys. But let's get a fresher. For anyone who's joining this story, I'll quickly run through it for you. So, most of you guys should know, but basically, on October the 17th, there was a sacrificial ritual at the Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Ministries in St. James, right? So, there was a ritual at this church, a more paganistic ritual that involved the killing of a Taneka Gardner, and this killing of Taneka Gardner was carried out by Ruddock himself, the person in question today, who, appeared in court this morning. And yeah, it's Taneka Gardner is a 30-year-old woman who, was attending the church, and the murder of Taneka Gardner was carried out by Ruddock on the demand of Kevin Smith, who was the pastor or the leader of the Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Ministry, right? If you guys are supposed to know, Kevin Smith, who was the leader, he died in a head-on collision, a 3-way head-on collision that on October 25th. That also took the life of a Constable Orlando Irons, right? So Kevin Smith, the leader of this paganistic church, has died because of the car crash. But Ruddock is still alive, and he appeared in court this morning. So this is an update about what happened in court and about the proceedings that will follow his court appearance, right? So yeah. But if you guys don't know, that's essentially what happened. Ruddock was given the title of Archangel Gabriel during the ritual, and during ritual he took the life of a Taneka Gardner. So yeah. But anyways, guys, after that, let's get into the update, right? So basically, Ruddock, he appeared in court, but the judge basically remanded him, and now the court date has been pushed back further to March 4th. The basics of this, to put it in layman's terms, what basically happened is that Ruddock was evaluated by a psychiatrist. Now, after being evaluated by a psychiatrist, seeing if he's fit for court, if he's actually sound of mind, the psychiatrist concluded that he was sound of mind, so he will be getting prosecuted. That's one thing, he will be getting prosecuted. But the date has been pushed back to March 4th. It should have been in February, but they pushed it back to March 4th. So next thing is that basically you have pieces of evidence that have not been presented to the court as of yet, and they are yet to be presented to the judge in question. So the defense are basically piling up more evidence, and well, you could call them pieces of findings and such that they should have given to the judge already. So they're wasting time, honestly. But now the judge has demanded them, so the judge will be getting them as soon as possible. But like I said, guys, in all, we can just say, right, that they're grasping at straws at this point. The defense team for Andre Ruddock they're grasping at straws. They're trying to get this, they're trying to get that. They put him in psychiatric evaluation to make him seem like he's a madman. No, that didn't happen. They didn't present certain forms of evidence that they deemed, not worthy. But that's fine. Like I said, guys, even though the court date has been pushed back to March 4th, it still will be prosecuted like a sane man as he should be, right? Because he's not a madman. He knew what he was doing when he took Taneka's life, and he should be prosecuted as such, and he will be. All right, but that's the update thus far. Luckily, he will be prosecuted. It's a shame that Kevin Smith, the ringleader in all of this, won't be, because he passed. To me, honestly, it just seems like he got the easy way out and took someone's innocent life along with it. Even in death, he still took someone's life. It really goes to show how terrible that man was. Anyways, guys, but yeah, that has been the update for this story. Upon the prosecution of Ruddock, of course, we let you guys know. We here at Legit News JA, of course, do hope he gets sentenced fairly and properly, and gets the sentence he deserves, which is almost certainly a life sentence. But I digress, right? But yeah, guys, that's the news for this. That's the update. As always, guys, please remember to like and subscribe. If you can, please do. It is much appreciated. All right, and I'll see you guys later.